WQ Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
And at this time tomorrow, we're going to be doing Try It Tuesday. So many of you enjoy hearing us try new things on Try It Tuesday. Even Kroger, the grocery store brand, listens to the Roula and Ryan Show. And they're like, hey, we want you guys to try something we've got. So they're going to bring something in tomorrow.
Because they have the sushi section, and they got a brand new sushi roll. They want us to try and make it live on the show. And then they brought some that are already done.
Already made? Okay, good.
I was going to say, it's like nailed it, not nailed it, nailed it. No,
I
did not nail
Kevin
it.
might be the only one that could do that. He's probably
Yeah, I've always been too nervous,
nice
too chicken to try that.
The little headset, because when you see them in the grocery store, they got like a little microphone and they're talking to people.
Oh, that's usually the cooks.
Yeah.
In that, like, but the sushi people don't have
Sushi
headsets.
don't? Okay.
No. We're going to make some
there's no
sushi, kids.
cooking.
No one's paying attention. Just give me the rolls.
Because they don't want you to know how to do it. They want to make it for you.
Yes.
You get it right there for lunch or dinner.
So Kroger is coming in tomorrow for Try It Tuesday. It's this time tomorrow. But right now, we're going to hit up the listener line.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to check in with Roula and Ryan's listener line.
You have 912 messages.
Ew. Screw you, clown.
You are a know-it-all, know nothing. Really?
Really?
104.1.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that number is 713-278-VENT. I'll tell you, the listener line was going off crazy on Friday, that's for sure.
It was Friday morning, like in the 7 o'clock hour. I did this, right?
Yeah,
I shared that story.
I think it was around like 7:20
or something.
20 after the prank call.
I talked about backhanded compliments. I went to a nail salon I haven't been to in over a year. The girl did not recognize me. I didn't know she didn't recognize me because I look different to her because I've lost 35 pounds since the last time she saw me. And when she kept looking at me, and then she goes, oh my God, I didn't recognize you. You look different. You look different. She kept looking at me. And then at the end, I was like, oh, well, thanks. Okay, thanks. Bye. Thanks for the nails. Bye. And then she goes, okay, that's good. Yeah, you need to lose 35 more.
Ouch.
Oh, man.
I don't cheer.
So now she's a trainer.
I was like, wow, that's wonderful to hear.
I think that
Here's your
can lead
20%
us-
tip. Thank you. I have another.
I think that can lead us right into the first call then.
Here we go.
Asian cultures are very blunt, and we're very just straightforward. I would say we, but my parents are the same way. If you go to the Asian countries, they will just straight up tell you that you're fat. And so when I was in Taiwan, they looked at me, and I'm a normal size, like 120, 5'6", and they just said, oh my goodness, you're so fat. Do you just eat hamburgers and pizza all day?
Oh my
So
gosh.
that is their impression, and they'll just tell you. So that is normal for that culture.
Wow.
Just wanted to let you know. It's not a great thing, but it's true.
Wow.
But is it every culture, guys? Because, my background is Greek, and I've heard it from my great-grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins for years. And then other people were texting in that they have Italian descent. Their Italian family does it. Hispanic descent.
Well, they always make
do
fun of
that.
Americans for being more overweight.
If you watch Emily in Paris, they think we're all disgusting because we eat these giant deep dish pizzas.
The
and we're
reason
fat.
they do
We're gross
is
for smoking every 2 seconds of the
Yeah,
day.
Have a
when you
cigarette,
go
Emily.
over to Europe, you do see much thinner people. But you're right, Eric. They're all smoking cigarettes.
They got black lung.
Yeah.
You
They're
can't see
all
that on the
smoking
outside.
cigarettes.
No one's going to live long either way.
If you go to like Paris, you're like, oh my God, is that like a 6-year-old with a cigarette?
Right, and that happens in the show Emily in Paris, where Emily says, "We're gonna have lunch." She goes, "No, have a cigarette, Emily."
But you can spot that American in cargo pants and Crocs, walking around just like a regular day, as if they're regular shoes.
Is it
their
tucked in?
beret on.
Their shirt's tucked in? Says
With
like UT or
with a vent in the
A&M?
back
USA
of
shirt.
it. With
Well,
the
guess-
vent, you got the
Guess
vent
what?
in the back
Guess
of the
what?
car.
That's
You are hating
because they
hard today.
saved up. They saved up. This is their big excursion. They're not going to have to buy a whole new wardrobe to go on vacation.
Put on a shoe.
The Croc is life, Kevin. You will love it once you put it on.
And they want those cargo shorts so they can put more things in them.
Not everybody
Yes,
can afford to go out and
exactly.
buy a bunch of fancy
Probably
clothes.
some snacks they have, like some Snickers and stuff.
They get the
bugles?
real.
Yeah.
What's the next
All right.
backhanded compliment call?
Here we go. It's just there's so many. I've got them labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here.
I just had a baby not too long ago, like 2 months ago, but I just visited my grandparents who came from Mexico to visit my uncle. And at that time, my baby was still small. He was only like a month and 2 weeks. And my grandpa decided to say that I was very fat and that I should stop eating.
Oh.
Yeah. I was humiliated and I was very hurt by his words, and I didn't even go back to see them after that. And I didn't talk to them for about a week. It still hurts, but I was just like, whatever. He's old. I haven't really talked to him since, but I have talked to my grandmother. Yeah, that was very rude. And I think older people should think before they speak. Or anyone, really, because Who wants to hear that I just had a baby and I don't need to be told and reminded that I gained a bunch of weight?
I don't know what it
We're
is.
supposed to respect our elders.
Older people have no filter.
They should respect your family, too.
Right.
That's mean.
That's not even a backhanded compliment. That's just a straight up insult.
Someone asked me when I had Santiago. This seems so fresh. Sorry, because I had I'm the most recent one that had a baby.
Yes.
But I had Santiago, and someone goes, "Oh, when are you having the baby?"
Were you holding
I was
him?
pushing him in the stroller, and they go,
looked at you.
"Oh, when are you having your baby?" I was like, "Do you not see my child in the stroller?" I was like a month out. Of course,
What
you're
they
gonna
said?
have like.
Oh, yeah, we see the baby, but we still want to know.
Lord.
Wow.
I was so hurt by
Baby in
that.
there?
So what'd you do? Tell Kevin to stop that crap?
No, it wasn't kept, thankfully.
Next
But it's so
caller.
hard.
Okay, sometimes people, I mean,
rude.
it really sucks when you are talked about in the office and you are just trying to do your job.
I had moved to Houston 2 years prior and started working at my job where I felt there was a little bit of a shift in how people are kind of looking at me or treating me. And I was like, this is weird. And so this girl was training me, and I asked, hey, why do I feel, that people kind of treat me, look at me a little different? And she said, you really want to know? I said, well, yeah. She said, you look like an entitled white bitch. And I said, okay, but I'm not. She goes, right. I've gotten to know you since I've trained you. I said, well, then why am I being treated as such? And she said, because you look like one. I said, that's interesting. She said, well, with us Hispanic girls, a lot of them look down on us because we're immigrants and such. And I said, well, that's funny because I'm more of an immigrant than a lot of them probably are. I got my citizenship in 2016. And she said, oh, that's interesting, but you still look like one. I knew who I am. I know what I do. And she mentioned I had a good work ethic. She said, you look good. You take care of yourself. You have a good work ethic. You're always happy for some reason. So then I started to see it was more of an internal issue than anything, but definitely a backhanded comment.
She said you look like an entitled white
An
witch.
entitled
Yes.
little bee. She's
Yes.
Hispanic herself.
I'm confused.
And she was Hispanic herself, and she said that more of the Hispanic women in the office viewed her as an entitled little bee.
But then they said she was happy at the end. So how do you can't look like a bee and be happy?
Well, that was the woman that was training her.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. But she's telling her she looks like
Yeah.
a
I mean, people do
witch.
those faces. Sometimes it's like,
You can't help it if you have an RBF.
That's true.
or can you change it?
Resting witch face.
You could get Botox. People tell me that I look like I'm always stuck up. I don't think I'm stuck up. Shut up. You're such a jerk. I hate you all. I hate you all. I hate you all.
You just got them talking about how you're only
I must have
You need to look good in a bikini.
All I know is that's your spotlight right there. Everyone laid out on that
I'm gonna get that.
On
Gotta
this
get that.
show.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that and hit
We
the-
just went for the
You
comic
guys
relief. You are
are
not.
such a jerk.
one. Mo's
went
gonna
for the
put that up
comic
there
relief.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, my
Let's
face
Let's
is
distract
like red
everyone.
as
Sam,
a
go to the next call.
All right,
Go to the next call.
one more. Here we go. Here we go.
I was the giver of the backhanded compliment, and I didn't even know it. I was helping a friend move in, and we were in the middle of doing her move-in dinner, and I looked at the guy that I was seeing at the time, and I said, oh, no, don't set that down on the counter. It's not real granite. I felt like such a boob when I said that. Oh my God. I want to shoot myself in the foot about it because I love this lady.
It's not real granite.
Am I missing something?
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, I think this person was
Was
maybe
she drinking?
intoxicated
Let's guess.
and really
Let's
Not a
laughing.
backhanded compliment.
What do you think she had? What do you think she was drinking? I say wine.
But wait, I still
Like
understand.
Pinot.
Did I miss something?
Oh,
Did I space out during her call? What's the backhanded compliment? She said that's not
She
real
told a
granite.
friend
It's not real granite. Don't
Her
put it
friend's
down
house.
there.
Was it
She
for
said-
her own place?
I don't.
No, it's a friend. I thought she
Yeah,
said she was helping a
helping
friend,
a friend
move in.
move.
Yes.
And one of the movers was going to put something on the counter, and she said, oh, don't put that there. It's not real
It's fake
granite.
granite.
It's fake granite.
You know, sometimes you have that Formica
I
that's got
guess
the
she was
granite
just being
pattern on it in an apartment.
Snobby, and then felt bad about
Yeah,
being
but that
snobby.
one doesn't hit as hard as
Yeah, there's-
maybe.
That's an
Might have been
interesting.
somebody.
Well, it was entertaining to
That's not real
her
granite.
after
But not the
about
rest of us.
10 glasses of wine.
No.
That's what it sounds like, allegedly.
Y'all go to the listener line, 713-278-VENT.
Some Percocet.
And we will hear your calls there. Okay, so coming up next, on Mondays, we do the Roula and Ryan's Roses update around 7:20. And we find out how somebody caught their cheater, on our show and what happened afterwards. Okay, there are many people who catch the person in their relationship cheating on them, and they did not need us on the Roula and Ryan show to help them. But this is a very much a lesson learned, because you can teach us other ways to find out how mates cheat. And it's called, How Did You Catch Your Cheater? In the past, we've had the Apple Watch connected to the iPad, connected to the television.
Technology gets them all the time.
And the text screens were coming up on the screen they were watching while the mate was in the bathroom trying to cheat with the whatever. Anyway, so y'all tell us at 833-390-KRBE, how'd you catch your cheater? Next on the Roula and Ryan show.
You busted them on your own, so pick up your phone. How'd you catch a cheater on the Roula and Ryan show?
833-3. Oh, sorry. I jumped on top of you. Sorry, little guy talking.
Oh, now he's a little guy.
I think it's a woman, too, at the end.
Well, it was both of them. I thought that was going to end How'd You Catch a Cheater. 833-390-KRBE is our phone number. You tell us how you did not need Roula and Ryan's Roses because your mate that was stepping out on you revealed themselves. How did they reveal themselves?
Whenever we do this in my mind, I picture just women calling us. And
guys get cheated on, too.
One person
in my mind, I just picture it. So hopefully, maybe we'll get some guys calling in. But
let's see. So far, right now, I believe we have women. One texter, I don't know if it's a man or woman, but said they figured it out because their mate had the calendars synced on the phones, and then forgot the calendars were synced. And after doing some digging, things didn't add up on the calendar, and she's like, "What's going on there?" And that's how she caught her cheater. So technology gives it all away.
Maybe us men are not as smart as women.
We're definitely not.
Let's go to Lisa. She's going to start it off.
Ryan, you act like you know something there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my!
All right, let's forget the calls. Let's run there.
No, I didn't get caught. I caught them.
So that made it sound like.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, I got caught.
You were just saying that men always get caught, but you caught her. So now I need to know.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, okay. This is a while back.
Lisa, don't go anywhere. Hurry, Ryan, his quick story.
The person thought that I was going out of town, and I was at the airport, and this person was going to be going on a flight too, and
I didn't know you were at the airport.
Didn't know I was there. My flight was delayed, and this person was actually going out of town with somebody else at the same airport.
Wait, you were dating somebody who was supposed to go on a trip with you and didn't go on the trip, or you just random?
I was just going on my own trip, and they thought the coast was clear.
But your flight was delayed.
They thought I had left. My flight was delayed, and I'm like, hey, that's her. She's with somebody else.
And in all of the Houston airport, what are the odds that y'all ran into each other
so
at the gates?
You tell me you're going to go see her, surprise her, because you knew what gate. You found out what gate to go to.
Yep, and there was a dude there, and I'm like, oh my God. I am such a dummy.
Did you confront right then, or did you text her?
No, they were getting on the plane.
So you saw them standing in line to board the plane.
By the time they got to their destination, I'm guessing she got an eye full on her text screen. I was texting some rather mean things.
Take a picture.
Did you get a photo of them too?
No, I didn't. I was just like paralyzed. Like I'm just like, are you kidding me?
You caught him at the airport. That's pretty cool.
Caught him at the airport. Wow. Hi, Lisa. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show and 104.1 KRBE for How'd You Catch Your Cheater? Tell us your story. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow.
Morning.
So I found out that my mate was cheating through Amazon Alexa.
Whoa, how?
Oh.
Tell us how.
So Amazon Alexa has an activity log. So everything that you ask it to do, it records. Like, Alexa, turn the TV on. Alexa, this, that, and the other. Or in this case, Alexa, play sexy songs while I was out of town.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
That's not good.
Okay, so how'd you put that together? Didn't you have to go back into something made you suspicious and then you went back to the Alexa? Or how did you know the Alexa was asked for sexy songs?
So I was actually just trying to turn off the notifications about my Amazon packages being delivered at the location that I was at out of town.
Yeah.
And so I was playing around in the app trying to figure that out. And I was like, wait a minute, what's this activity log?
Oh, my God.
And not only does it text record what you say and all of the requests you ask to do, but it also voice records. So I had actual voice recordings of him and the other woman.
You can hear the woman.
No.
And what was the other woman asking Alexa to do?
No, Alexa, take that off. Stop.
What did the other lady?
No, no. It was
Sade.
It was Alexa, play Up by Cardi B.
Oh my God. Okay, wait, tell us more. How did you reveal this to the mate? How did you reveal this to the mate?
Because he's going to deny it.
So I called him up and I asked him if he wanted to tell me about the woman that he had in our bedroom on this day and then on this day and then on this day. And he goes, I'm just going to have to call you back. And he hung up the phone.
Uh-oh.
And then that's it? It's over? You never heard from him again?
So, no. So he's my now ex-husband. So we later had to talk, and we both just at that point amicably decided that we were done.
Did he fess up?
And it's been he did. I mean, it was kind of hard to
get out of that.
Yeah, you had the proof.
Proof.
Did you recognize the woman's voice? Did you know who the other woman was?
No, I don't, and I have no idea to this day who it is.
Do you hate Cardi B now? Screw Cardi B.
Yeah, listen, there's two songs, Up by Cardi B and Pony.
Oh, Genuine. Yes.
And I can't listen to them ever again. Wow,
Those, I can't hear them anymore without thinking of that. And it's been a couple years, so now I laugh about it, and I like to share the story because it is kind of comical.
Yeah.
That was maybe it'll help somebody else.
Yeah,
no ill will against my ex-husband now, but I always like to share when I get the chance.
And for those just tuning in, Lisa, because some people just tuned in and we were going, whoa, what? They're like, what happened? Lisa was in the app for Alexa commands and didn't realize there was even a log of your commands with your voice. And when she was out of town, the Alexa at home was asked to find sexy songs, specifically a Cardi B song and Genuine. So now that's how she confronted her husband.
In our little prep packet I sent out to you guys today, it was the worst song to play during sexy time. And it was this song.
Jeremiah's birthday sex. That is the worst offender.
You can only play that if it's your birthday.
They're going more, I think, by the RPMs or something.
What song?
That's RPM. It's BPM.
60 BPM. RPM is for cars, BPM is for music. Registers at 60 BPM. It was ranked the worst song to play while trying to get it on, despite it appears in approximately 121 Get It On playlists.
I'm sure it does.
Let's go to Matt on the line for How'd You Catch Your Cheater. Hello, Matt. Good morning. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, so we got a guy. I'm sorry you were cheated on, but we'd like to hear the male perspective.
Yes, Eric is happy at least one man that has been cheated on is calling to tell us how he found out.
Statistically, women cheat just as much as men.
Oh, yes. Well, apparently this one cheats a lot. So.
Oh, God. What happened, Matt? Was it a wife or a girlfriend?
So I just got out of a 15-year relationship because she cheated, and then I got into this relationship, and her 10-year-old son actually says, "Hey, Matt, I really like you. This is what's going on."
What?
And
her 10-year-old?
Oh, yeah. Her 10-year-old son.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, how long have you been dating his mom before this 10-year-old sent you this text?
4 months.
And how do you say it? He's like, "Hey, pull a chair."
That's a mature
10-year-old. Pour a whiskey.
I got some news.
It's going to hurt.
We were actually fishing because I like to go fishing. I took him out on the boat. That was our thing we used to do.
Okay.
And so he goes, "I really want to show you this stuff," but he goes, "I don't want you to get mad at me." I said, "Buddy, I'll never get mad at you for that." He went on to show me. He goes, "It's not right what my mom's doing to you. I really like you and stuff." And so he showed me those. Oh. Well,
what did he show you?
Wait,
what did he show you?
All pictures that his mom sent to this guy and text messages of when they met up. We got together on June 3rd. She stayed the night with this guy on June 8th. Oh. And then ended up, I went out of town. She stayed with him again. And then there's a guy that messaged me on TikTok and told me, says, "Hey, I really need to talk to you. Me and this girl," because I posted a video of her trying to be, sweet and nice, and posted a video up of her. And he messaged me. He goes, "I think I'm dating that girl."
Oh.
No.
Oh, wow.
When you posted something lovey of your girlfriend, somebody said, "I think I'm dating that girl." Did you then reach out to that person who commented?
He gave me his number. He goes, "Matt," he goes, "I have no reason to lie to you here. here's my personal cell number. Call me. We can discuss this.
Mm-hmm.
So we discussed it, and we both confronted her, and she tried to lie, say that he was lying because he didn't know this and that, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, no.
She has tattoos in certain areas, and he's like, I can describe her tattoos, tell you what it looks, this and that, and he did.
There's evidence right there.
There you go. Hey, I want to backtrack. I want to
Matt.
backtrack just 1 second. So, a 10-year-old shows you pictures. How did he have access to these pictures?
So, because there for a while, he didn't have a phone. He just had just Wi-Fi and stuff. So he was trying to turn his mom's hotspot on, so he could use her hotspot, so he could message people and all that. Well, yeah, he ended up seeing that.
Oh, your mom.
Oh, poor kid had to see that too.
Yeah, that poor kid's
Were they
gonna need
inappropriate
therapy.
pictures?
Not too bad. Just her in the bathing suit, stuff like that, and then some lingerie. But
By the
I mean,
Come on.
by the verbiage underneath it, like I can't wait to wear this in front of you.
Do you have any? I mean, I know that's so sad that you liked each other. Do you have any contact with him anymore?
So he still messages me. Like, he actually just messaged me that y'all were doing the segment, and he's like, you should call.
Oh my God! No, wait, how old is this child now? How old is he now?
He's about to be 11.
Oh my God! So this is fresh.
He's probably listening with his mom, right now and texting you.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
How are you so calm?
Called out by the kid.
Oh my
Called
God!
out
And right now
by
the
your
kid's gonna sit next to his mom.
Yeah.
Right now, they're probably listening right now, Eric.
Yeah,
Hi,
Mom, if
little
you
kid.
know that
Shut up, Mom.
Yeah, Mom, if you know your son is doing this.
Aiden, buddy, I love you.
Oh gosh, go fishing with him anytime.
Oh, we got to end on that note. There's
Oh
nothing to top that
man,
one.
Matt!
No.
Wow, thanks for sharing the story, and thanks to little buddy for telling you to share the story.
Good job, Aiden.
Aiden,
Wow!
You're a smart young man.
And end scene.
Sold out by your kid.
Thanks, Matt. Have a great
he's
Monday,
gotta live with
sir.
that.
Yeah,
have a
but
good
I
day.
like
Take care,
the
honey.
fact that
Bye-bye.
the kid's got better morals than the parent.
Oh my gosh, that
I
is
need
a
to
lot
pick
for
up my jaw. I cannot.
Yeah.
Sam, I'm fast forwarding into the future
crap.
for this kid's 30-year-old therapy session where he's gonna be like, "Yeah, my mom was a cheater. I knew since I was 8 years old, and I was telling the guys that I liked that she's messing around and stepping out."
sad.
I mean, that is such a crazy mature burden to have as a 10-year-old
It
child.
is. It is. No 10-year-old should have to do
Especially
that.
if you like the guy so much and he's, could be like
What
a
do you think
dad
Matt's gonna
figure.
do now?
Fishing and stuff.
The last two relationships he's been in, they cheated on him. So
Yeah.
his guard's going to be
Our
up.
listeners are already texting. He sounds nice. Is he ready to move on?
You know what, though?
Still there, anything else?
Every time.
You never know. You never know when
Yeah.
happiness will find you, though.
Wow.
Man, oh,
Never know.
man.
Yeah, but you'd be
That's a
scarred 2 in a row.
shocker.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the mom could be really mean and be
I'm
like, you
shocked.
can never contact my child ever again. Because obviously this kid has built a rapport with this guy.
yeah.
But if they're not connected at all as family or
Or
anything,
maybe the
he
mom
has
learned
no
from
right
this.
to him.
Maybe she's driving right now.
I don't think so.
Oh, gosh. Okay, well.
She's going to learn to be more
But then
careful
again, it
with
said
her
it was
phone.
June. Was that last June?
No, he's not even 11 yet. So this is all recent.
But this past summer. Oh, Lord, have mercy. All right, please go to the listener line and share more stories. How'd you catch a cheater? 713-278-VENT. We have been a chock full of crazy stories today.
and y'all delivered.
Wow.
No kidding. Okay,
Wow,
coming
wow,
up
wow.
next in Celebrity Scoop, we have a new billionaire in Hollywood entertainment, and it's one that you just would be like, wait, really? What now?
How'd that happen?
How'd this person make all their money? We'll find out next on The Roula and Ryan Show. I'm Becca Parker.
Break again.
There we go.
No, it's fixed.
Hopefully.
Music, TV, and all things Hollywood
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taquerías Arrandas. And don't forget, we're still in the window for the Taylor toss-up. That is where 5 times a day between the times of 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., we give you a chance to guess 3 Taylor Swift songs that are smashed together. You must give us the full titles of each song within 15 seconds, and the songs must be in order. Rachel was our first contestant this morning at 7:02 a.m. As soon as the window opened, we tried it. She got 2 of the 3 songs. So if you heard Rachel's attempt, you know what number 2 and number 3 are.
All you have to really do is study what was number 1.
And you only get to hear it again the next time we do the Taylor toss-up. If you're a KRBE VIP insider, you already know when that's going to happen, but we can't tell you. We got 4 more chances today for you to score a trip to the Eras Tour in Miami with airfare, hotel, and tickets. And somebody texted us, oh my God, things I just realized. It's called the Eras Tour. I thought there's a whole time y'all are saying the Eras Tour. Like an heiress.
For a year and a half.
Oh, the heiress.
Oh, I thought that too when I first heard about the
to
tour.
this vast fortune.
Because she's calling herself an heiress.
All the different eras of Taylor's career.
And, Selena Gomez was in the Bad Blood video amongst many of Taylor Swift's friends. And Selena Gomez is the celebrity that is now worth $1 billion.
Whoa. How's she
An
worth $1
estimated
billion?
net worth of $1.3 billion to be exact.
Whoa.
Good for her.
32 years old. She's one of the youngest female billionaires in the United States. Most of this worth is coming from her rare beauty cosmetics brand. It also takes together for her wealth the interest that she has in the mental health brand Wondermind, the estimated value of her music album sales and her properties, and the earnings from streaming deals that she's made, brand partnerships that she's done, concert ticket sales, and acting.
Think about her, Blake Lively, and Taylor. They hang out. All three of them are billionaires.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Brilliant businesswomen.
What's Blake Lively's brand?
Well, her husband and her have all that stuff.
I thought she had a brand, though.
Her and Ryan Reynolds.
She probably has her own brand.
Oh, I'm thinking
of stuff
Kate
too.
Hudson and Fabletics. Isn't Kate Hudson's name does Fabletics?
Yes.
Fabletics.
But
She has a
think
hair
about
care.
it.
Blake Lively does hair care? What's it called? Do we know? I forgot.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll have to look it up.
But think about it, like how pop stars, which never would have happened in previous generations, how they become billionaires.
Well, because they didn't have the
they're
licensing
so
deals.
Smart to be putting their products out there.
And also putting their hand in stuff that doesn't necessarily have their name.
Oh, it's
but-
called, I'm sorry, Blake Brown is her hair
Blake
care,
Brown?
and it's
Okay.
exclusively at Target. And then remember she had the liquor license, like the new, I'm sorry, not license, but the new liquor, Betty Buzz, Betty Booze.
Oh, because
Then her
she
husband
has
is-
aviator
That's
that was
gin.
separate
like
from
a-
Ryan Reynolds' deal.
Because he sold
Yeah.
his gin, I thought.
So
Yeah,
this
aviator
is
gin.
Blake Lively's, yeah.
And they work together. They're a very smart couple.
So
Yes,
Selena
they are.
It
Gomez.
helps when you got millions to start, though.
It's
Yeah. Oh, I started out tough times, just a couple 10 million here.
I took that 10 million and I made $1 million. I was like, oh, well, I don't know if that's
okay.
really good or not.
Last hour we talked about Netflix series. It's a quick series, one quick series called The Perfect Couple. And, I'm watching the series. I was telling the gang last hour, I finished it because I just didn't want it to get ruined for me by hearing or seeing or telling you guys I watched it and then somebody tells me what happens. And I just was so taken by one of the main characters. I go, how do I know that person? How do I know that person? Because Nicole Kidman's recognizable, of course. Lee
Yes.
Schreiber, we know him. Dakota Fanning, it took me about 3 episodes to realize it's her. And this one girl who's the main, I go, who is this girl? How do I know her? It's Bono's kid.
Oh.
Do you know which one it is?
the French
which
one?
one's Bono's
So her last
kid?
name is Hewson?
The French girl?
No.
The bride. Is
Oh, really?
Bono's
Oh, the main-
kid.
the
The
main-
main
What's
girl.
the actress's name?
Ava Hewson.
Hewson. Okay. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, the Bono's kid is
he's
the
Paul.
main character of The Perfect Couple. I was like, wow, because she looked so familiar to me. She actually looked like somebody I used to work with. So I was like, man.
She's got that look where she's pretty, but not like exotic. Like she's just like could be an everyday person because she's supposed to be an everyday
Yeah.
girl. I don't like the person she's supposed to marry in this. His hair looks like it's totally fake. Like
Benji.
whoever this guy is, his hair is so
hair.
blonde.
His name
I'm
is Billy Howell.
What's he really look like
Yeah.
in real life? Does he have dark hair? Because I'm like, this does not even look like real
So
hair.
it's like
I had to
bleached.
look them all up, Sam, individually, the cast of The Perfect
Yes.
Couple, to see how do I know these other actors? Have I seen them in anything else? I don't
Right.
recognize
You're
them.
not rich. You got that bad of a haircut too.
Yeah, it's if you've never seen The Perfect Couple, the premise of the story is a super uber rich, like generationally wealthy, super rich East Coast family. And there's a wedding involved,
Well, that's
and
just
there's
weird
a
now.
murder. It's a murder mystery.
Where does it take place in Rhode Island?
Nantucket.
Is that
It's on the island of Nantucket.
Nantucket.
Super
It is
uber rich.
so good. I haven't finished it yet. It is
Yeah.
so
The problem with these shows,
good.
I want to finish them
So
because
good.
they're limited series, so you know you're going to get the answer.
Yeah, that's
It's not
Yeah,
like Game of
it's
Thrones
really-
where 10 years later.
I still cannot believe Dakota Fanning is.
I know. It's so crazy
I
because
did
the
not
third
put two
episode,
and
I was
two
like, wait,
together.
that's got to be hers. I heard that's
No.
got to be her. Okay, other news. If you watched football yesterday, then you saw Kendrick Lamar announce that he is going to be headlining Super Bowl 59, which I didn't even realize was in New Orleans this year.
Oh, that's
I
going
guess
to
it's
be
been
a
a
party.
while since it's been there, so yeah.
And it's February 9. I thought this was the Valentine's Day year, but it's not. February 9, 2025. So it's going to be February 14, 2026. It'll be Valentine's Day weekend, Super Bowl weekend.
Is it like President's Day as well, so we get that Monday
And
off?
President's
They need
Day.
to.
Oh my God!
I've said this for
Yeah, you're
years.
making a great point. Let's
It should
do
be
it.
a
I keep
national
seeing it
holiday.
on Instagram. Like you
So
need
it's not
to
this
take
year,
these
it's
days
2
off.
years from now?
Hold up.
I thought it was 2025.
No, because he said, Kendrick Lamar said February 9, New Orleans, 2025. So that means 2026. Let me look at February 2026. February 14 is Saturday. Super Bowl Sunday will be February 15. That's President's Day, Monday, February 16th.
Nice.
Not this year.
No, 26. In 2026.
Not this Super Bowl, but the following Super Bowl.
Right. At
Going
the end
to
of this
Vegas.
season,
I'll see you guys.
it's the 2025 Super Bowl.
They should make
Party.
every
Next season.
President's Day. Every President's Day should rotate to be the Monday after Super Bowl Sunday. It's just good for America. I mean, think about it. People spend even more money on Super Bowl Sunday. They don't have to get up Monday, party harder.
People still
But the
have
people
to
that-
work.
They like people talking about the next day, all
Like,
the
yeah.
commercial.
It's the
people.
water cooler talk.
They want people to talk
Now
about
it's
their
the coffee
commercial.
machine talk. You stand around the coffee
Well, they send them
machine.
out now. Nowadays, you get them the whole week before they drop.
Yeah,
all
it's
their
not the
commercials.
same.
I don't even care.
Not the
But
same.
you know
Wouldn't
what,
you
the
like to
things that
have that
happened.
as a national holiday? The Monday after Super Bowl should always be a national holiday.
The last time it was in New Orleans, Beyonce did the halftime show and there was the blackout, remember? The power went out.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. The power
How come
went
they
out
never-
during the Super Bowl.
How come they never pick like a country artist? Because country is so huge right now in the world.
Yeah.
Especially with all the crossover.
I've never seen a country artist ever, have I?
Yes, they did a country one in the. I looked it up
Or
because
like
they
in
were
the
talking
90s,
about
though,
this.
like Garth Brooks or something.
There was. I'll
Or
have to
maybe
look it
do
up.
two genres
I just
for,
feel like
for the
that
halftime
fusion.
show.
Like, I'm not a country fan, but I just see how it explodes everywhere.
Yeah.
I know
Yes, they
Sam
did.
loves it. She loves that one song. What was that one I hate?
I did
Cody
love
Johnson?
it. Yeah,
Something about the crops, or what was it?
You're ridiculous.
What was
I
it
forget,
called?
I forget now
that's
what
when
it's
you
called
think-
because you're putting it
Eric, you know what I'm talking about. It's like,
I'm
wow.
selling my land.
Yeah, they pander.
I'm not going to sell my land
You're
because my
such a
daughter.
jerk.
They just pander so much.
No, it was a sweet story about the guy that actually created the song, and this is why Cody Johnson was singing.
Cody
it.
Johnson.
What's it
right.
called?
Not Cody Brown.
Dirt
Oh, no.
Cheap.
Dirt Cheap.
Yeah.
By the way, Eric, it was 1994. Clint Black, Houstonian, Tanya Tucker, Travis Tritt, and the Judds performed
So
at
Aaron
the
Judge was there?
halftime
30
show.
years ago.
And then in 2003, Shania Twain performed with No Doubt. And then in 2010, Carrie Underwood sang the national anthem but didn't do the halftime. And I'm still waiting for Pink halftime show. When is Pink going to get the halftime show?
Oh God,
Maybe next
I'm
year.
so sorry.
Melted down the
That's
system.
supposed to be no. It was supposed to be his weather.
Bing, bing.
There's
The
news?
news, you mean?
I mean the news.
And now, what's going down in H-Town?
I know. I'm all over the
you know,
place.
all you
Just
really
go,
need
Ryan.
to know is that they're keeping a close eye on the Gulf of
sorry.
Mexico, potential tropical cyclone 6, PTC 6. They're predicting it's going to become Francine. That's what we're looking at right now. Francine.
I feel like that should be an East Coast storm.
Francine, we don't want you coming to
Feels like
Houston.
She lives on the island in Nantucket, and
Yeah.
she went to a wedding where there was a murder.
Yep.
So
Francine.
the state has
Yep.
activated emergency response resources. I think a lot of us, I got that Centerpoint text yesterday, and now their new outage tracker is up and running.
Also
So it can
such
tell
a
me how
Whataburger.
long the power is going to be out.
Whataburger.
Here's an idea. Why don't you focus on getting some of these linemen down here before the storm hits?
Somebody said they saw some people coming down
I
earlier.
mean, it
this
looks like
morning.
it's going to hit. New
Believe me,
Orleans.
Ryan, after what happened last time, I think they're going to be real buttoned up for whatever's coming. That's why they sent that out yesterday.
Well, even if what's the alternative? There's no other choice.
we have to just sit there and not like it.
We have to take it.
That's all.
We're not going to take it.
Also, be nice to the linemen when they come into
The
town.
linemen are fantastic. Everybody respects the linemen.
No,
We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take your ineptitude.
Let's just hope the storm skips out and doesn't come anywhere near here. We can enjoy the fall feels outside. Thank you very much. If you missed what happened on the Roula and Ryan's Roses update today with Jackie, she wanted to prove to Paul's wife Dana that she is not crazy, that she did have a year-long relationship with him, and she wanted to contact her, connect with her after it was all said and done. Did she? Find out next on the Roula and Ryan Show.